Robbie Williams' Christmas album has long been rumoured for many years. Has that always been something that
I started those rumours.
You started those rumours. Has that always been something that you was on the back of your mind to do? Or
Not really, no. Not until it was, I think in the press blurb, it says it's always been a dream of Robbie's. I hate it when people like make stuff up in my press stuff. Yeah, he was in the Congo, and I wasn't in the Congo. It doesn't say that, but it might as well. 3 years ago, I started to have a dream. A boy from So Country had a dream. That dream was to make a Christmas album, get some of his showbiz friends to sing on it with him, maybe write some new songs and pepper them with some old hits too.
Was that a hard task, sort of picking your favourites as well as mixing it with the new songs as well?
No, I just went to YouTube and looked at which ones have got the most views because I'm cynical like that.
Was there any you couldn't do for some reason that you would love to have done?
No. I'm a big fan of Christmas songs.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm doing a Christmas album. They're like time machines to places in your life where something incredible happened. Like there's aftershaves that you smell on somebody and go, oh, you've just taken me back to 98. It wasn't hard, no. There's not many. Is there a Christmas song you don't like?
Not particularly. It's really hard for that to happen. You have to do a really bad job.
That's interesting, isn't it? It's like I can't name a Christmas song that I don't like, that annoys me.
Even Crazy Frog back in the day when he...
there we go. You picked it. But that's not a Christmas song, though, is it? It just came out. It just ruined that
he did
Christmas.
Jingle Bells and just chucked a load of Crazy Frog.
I'm not having that. We got one, thank God.
You said already that you wanted to sort of jokingly take Michael Buble off the old Christmas perch. Have you been able to speak to him about it at all?
I am not joking. God. No, I love him. I love him. I'm a big fan of him as an artist and as a person. He's a great lad. And... the Christmas is gone past. You sort of like, I'll be in a shop and I'll stop and I'll be like, this is incredible. Who did the production on this? It's Buble. And it happens like 5 or 6 times every year. Reason why that album is so huge is because it's a very, very special album. I'm just veering into his lane, staying here for a little bit and then moving off.
Was there ever a possibility of him appearing on the album? Did you think
He sang with me on an album of mine called Swings Both Ways. You sort of get it in your head that you can only use that token once. I might be wrong. I should have got him involved. But why would he want to queer his patch by singing on my Christmas album when he's got his own Christmas to pay for?
Yeah. I think I read that I don't know if you're joking or not, but Britney Spears was a potential for Fairy Tale of New York. Is that a thing that you wanted to do?
Not joking. Alas, Britney's not working right now. I would hope that she would have said yes to this idea. Maybe one day we can get it to happen.
For the deluxe edition.
Yes. Who knows? But Britney, if you're out there and you're listening, I know you're not working right now, but a young man has a dream. That dream is to duet with you on Fairy Tale of New York.
It just needs to happen. Well, you're the current favourite for the Christmas #1 this year.
I don't know how they think that's going to happen.
Yeah.
My audience don't stream. And if people don't know at home, the charts are a lot, mainly about stream. Is it all streaming now?
Essentially. Has that totally changed things for you in terms of how you think of...
It's really messed things up for me. It makes it almost impossible to break the top 20 for a middle-aged artist. I wish it was different. It's not. If there was still physical sales, I think I'd be in with a shout. But it's streaming, so I don't think I will be. I wouldn't put your money on it. But, hey, could be a Christmas miracle.
Well, Lad Baby did it last year.
Who did?
Lad Baby got the Christmas #1.
Who's that?
It was a song about sausage rolls. It was.
Yeah. That appeared out of nowhere and became a viral sensation, didn't it?
So you never know.
You never know.
Your fans are very, very passionate, and I know you use social media to interact with them, especially with the live Instagram videos and all that kind of thing. I remember in your book you mentioned that you kind of struggled with looking at negative comments on Twitter and all that kind of thing. Are you able to ignore that now, or is that still something you...
Do you know where you go to, like, in your search bar and it comes up with your recent histories and your favourite search things? I didn't realise that you could just take the icon of Twitter and put it in the bin.
Yeah.
So you don't have to press on it. So I've done that, and I haven't been there. I haven't gone to the self-lacerating hate machine for a few days now, and my mental health is a lot better for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. I've got sort of an addiction to go and find out the worst things about me. I don't know what that is about my nature. I need to speak to some sort of therapist about it. Why there's like this need to go and go, see, there, told you, I'm a charlatan. You know, that being said, I've deleted that icon from my life.
And instantly feel better.
Yeah, no drama.
I saw the other day there was an amazing photo of you and Prince William having a laugh at the Royal Variety performance.
Yeah.
I was wondering, are you able to say what was being said at that
He was
moment?
like, why did the chicken cross the road? I said, I don't know, sir. It's to get to the other side. And then we laughed. No, we were talking football.
Ah, nice.
And he said, because he supports Aston Villa, and I brought it up. And then he said, who do you support? And I said, Port Vale. And he laughed his head off. And it made me laugh. And the normal inclination is to if you're laughing with somebody, is to and put your hands out. And it's like, oh, I'm grabbing the future king of England. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this.
Well, I was going to say, because not only are you one of the most successful British artists of all time, you do so much for charity. What more do you need to do to get on that Queen's Honours list?
All I'm saying is Gary Barlow, OBE, Robbie Williams. That's it. Just Robbie Williams.
And you've been to a royal
Apparently, what you have to do is organise a jubilee for the for the Queen and shut down the roundabout outside the palace. Get Cliff Richard in, Lenny Henry, and you get letters after your name. Not that it rankles me at all that happens. Look at the New Year's honours list. Never there. Never mind.
Does Gary let you know that fact? If he gets
hey Rob, Gary Barlow, OBE here. We're thinking about getting the band back together. Gary Barlow, OBE here. Yeah, no, he never does any of that.
Well, talking about Gary, in your book you mentioned, I think it was about 10 years ago or so, you got together and wrote a load of songs and maybe recorded some demos. I think some have been released in some capacity. I just wondered, is there any more that you've got somewhere that you'd love to do something with one day, or have you kind of used them all?
Actually, I should dig them out. They're in my iTunes library. I don't know what they're under, but we used a bunch. You know, we used a bunch. He sent some instrumental tracks over the other week. And I love... Gaz is an incredible songwriter, as we all know. But he's got these sensational synths all the way around his studio. And I'm like, get your synths out. And he's got his synths out and gone a bit weird. And there's some tracks that I'll be working with him on. Don't know what for, but he sent them over and I'm like, I love these. Send me more.
So I'm a big Gary Newman fan. I think Gary mentioned that as well at some point. That he's...
I think Tate that wanted to work with him, but he said no. It's a very Gary Newman thing to do, though, isn't it?
No. Want it. I was going to go back to Christmas. I was wanting to ask, what does a typical Williams household Christmas day normally look like? Do you have any kind of routines that you definitely love to do as a family?
Same as everyone else. Loads of food, loads of presents.
Yeah.
Loads of tinsel. Yeah. Just, there's no... me and my English friends in America convinced our American friends that there's a tradition called break the bread in England, and we totally made it up, and it's kind of stuck, where three people, one person holds one end of a baguette, and the other person holds the other end of the baguette, and then you say, break the bread, break the bread, break the bread, and then the other person karate chops the baguette until it's split, and then we all go, way! And it's become a real tradition now. The American people that come around the house, they're like, hey, when are we going to break the bread? And it's and that's how the Bible started too. It's just somebody went, this will be a laugh.
Well, you've probably forgotten that it wasn't real in the first place. Now you've done it so often.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'd like to introduce break the bread into people's lives.
Why not? Yeah. But are there any particular Christmas movies and TV shows? Obviously, Two Ronnies. I would have thought every year.
Two Ronnies, yeah. Morecambe and Wise, Tommy Cooper. Not really. TV gets better at Christmas, doesn't it? It's everybody ups the ante, and there's the Christmas special. It's why can't you do that in February when we need it? Yeah. When we need entertainment in our lives and it's bleak outside. Well, that's what we should we should save special Christmas stuff for February.
Well, you have your own Christmas special coming up as well, which we're very looking forward to.
Certainly do. It's coming out in February.